With Bewitched, do you feel that you have now been typecast after 4 years?
Oh no. No, I don't think so. I've never quite, I suppose typecasting is something that really, you think of a certain type of actress for a certain type of part. I don't really think you're, no, I don't, is the answer to that question. This is something that I have really enjoyed doing. And the fact that this is its 4th year is even more fun than it was last year, the year before, or the year before that. I haven't gotten the least bit bored with it.
You know, I used to see so many of your productions on live television when you were with your father.
Oh, yeah.
And so on. Oh, they were very interesting. Do you like live television?
I love it. I think it is probably the most terrifying medium in the world. I can't tell you how often when they say 30 seconds to air, I think to myself, oh, what am I doing here? And I wish I could just, set something on fire or go through the floor, anything, because it is terrifying. You've got one shot at it, and that's it. And being live, you never know what's going to go wrong. I spent one scene holding up a set because it had fallen down one afternoon, trying to look casual, But it's fun. It really is. It's great fun.
With the television, you ever had any experiences, I mean on film, on tape, experiences that were...
You were right first time. It is film.
It is film?
Yeah.
That were sort of terrifying, other than the fact that you had to hold up scenery on live. Any funny experiences?
Well, I guess that's kind of par for the course. No, there was one explosion that we had to do one afternoon, and we were working in our kitchen here on the set, which is fairly confined, and it's near a back wall, so all the heat, kind of brings everything in like this. And it had not been tried in that closest space before, and I had to stand in the middle while this thing went all the way around me like this, the smoke and the flames. And I must say it got a little terrifying because I had not realized how hot it was going to be or how high the flame and the smoke was going to go. And it was interesting, to say the least. But all of a sudden, there was no way to breathe, and it was terribly hot. And the dress that I had on just went right and just stuck to me, Now, had it been any hotter, I don't know whether it would have melted or not. But Marlowe Newkirk, who was our special effects man, who is really, he's incredible. He said, what do you think? He said to somebody else on the set, he said, I was really fairly nervous. And I said, why? And he said, because I had enough stuff in there to blow all the way to Denver. Well, it's a good thing they didn't tell me this before, but it burnt all the hair off my arms, and my hair was all singed. It was very warm, but it was fun. And now that you're used to them, it doesn't bother you so.
There's never any squabbles on any of the sets that you have to work on. I understand this is one of the nicest sets to work on.
I think so. This crew makes it a pleasure to come to work every morning. So, when people say, aren't you getting tired of it? You have to say no, primarily because you don't get tired of good friends, and that's...
What type of role do you enjoy playing the most?
Anything that's good and that I feel that I might, in my own way, be able to contribute a little something to, and that an audience would enjoy. Samantha, I love playing her. There had been series offered to me before that I had turned down, not for any, reason about I didn't want to be overexposed or anything like that, but it's very hard to find a character that you feel you would enjoy playing for, hopefully, an extended period of time. Before I started the series, I would pick different parts because of, the fun involved, and maybe a Western because I love to ride and be outdoors. So I was very lucky that I didn't really have to work, and I really thank my lucky stars for that because it's helped. I am not riddled with ambition, so I don't feel that I have to keep working like crazy all the time.
There's no wolf.
No, I do it because I enjoy it.
Do you have to prepare you? Do you have any other outside interests other than acting? I know you have a lovely family.
Oh, yes. Well, of course, that's one of my main outside interests.
Your oldest one is what, 2, 3?
3.
Three now?
Just 3, yes. And the little one will be 2 October 5th. I say little one, he's like this. He's marvelous. Well, my husband, who, is producer and director of Bewitched, regular director on Bewitched. So that takes up a lot of time, which is fun. But we are avid sports fans and play tennis and golf. And I paint.
Have you sold any of your paintings or just for pleasure?
No, not really. I draw and things like that. No, I haven't sold any.
What do your little guys think about Mommy being on?
Well, they're too little to realize it. Willie, the oldest one, I've kept him up a couple of times, and he says, oh, when you say, who's that? He says, that's Mommy. And then the first time we did it, he looked up at me and he said, no, that's not Mommy. You, Mommy. He said, that's funny, lady. And I thought, well, I hope that's a review. I was very pleased about it.
Oh, thank you very much, Elizabeth.
You're very welcome.
Would you just twitch your nose and make me disappear now?
Oh,